Good evening, all. Ira Epstein, and here we are with your SPDR ETF stock market wrap-up, and this is for Wednesday, July 19th, 6 p.m. Central Time. I'm going to start off with this announcement, and please listen to it. I am going to take off now for the rest of my vacation. I have been on vacation this week, and as you've been watching, I've been doing my best to put out remotely all the updates that I normally do. But it is time for me to really wash my brain a little bit. So on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, there will be no updates. I will return on Monday. I will be back in my studio and back to normal. So up until then, what do we have? Well, you're getting earnings coming out, and they're coming out mixed. I mean, Netflix was up, as you can see, going into it. But when you take a look at the numbers, the question is they picked up subscribers. They're cutting one of their payment plans. They're going to have two plans. I guess the one where you buy at $6.99, the other's the $15 plan, and that's going to be where they're going to sit. In Tesla, we see that the market was down $2. The numbers are good, but as you know, there's a lot more cars for sale. They put out today with their announcement of earnings and all, the referral program is going to get a little more spark to it. AMC up 6 cents, but I'm reading how the Raiders of the Lost Ark, they'll never recover all that they've spent if they've only done $300 million so far, and that is the word. We'll see how the other numbers and the legs of the other movies, and of course you've got big ones coming out now with Barbie and Oppenheimer, and we'll see what that does. TLT had a nice little run to the upside as we come into that. You can see it right over here as to how this market's still getting a rally as people are talking about what rates are going to do, blah, blah, and so forth. In the auto companies, a little bit of a mix. You got Lucid up, you got Ford down, you got GM up in the market. But let's go and see what we've got and understand. Microsoft exploded yesterday because in their earnings, they said they are ready to start rolling out charging for artificial intelligence $30 a month that will work with all the different products that they have, Excel, Word, so on and so forth. Multiply the, billion people, whatever their users are. I don't know what the number is. It's got to be insane. And if they go with it, even, 20% of the people, 10, 5, it's huge numbers. So it's going to impact the company, and that is exactly why it went up. Now, reality will set in that this isn't all going to happen at one time. There'll be reviews. Some people will say it's not there yet. Don't waste your $30 a month. Others will think it's the greatest thing since peanut butter and jelly. So who the heck knows? But you're seeing the monetization of this, and it's a whole new world. As we take a look at the company, as I said, as long as you don't take out the lows, and I'm coming back over here, the lows of yesterday, not today, the market's still in its uptrend. So you don't want to take out 342.17. The market, as you can see, is over the 18-day average of closes, but to buy that number, you'd be taking out that low. I wouldn't want to do that. I don't know what the market would do at that point. And where's the market coming back into? If you don't see this, there's something wrong with my teachings to you. You only stay over the Bollinger Band 5% of the time. So as the market was up here, yesterday comment was you don't buy over upper Bollinger Bands. If you're going to buy, you'll have a better opportunity generally to buy within the band and sometimes at a nicely lower price. In this case, even if you did it today, you're in there at a better price. In terms of the, let me get this now moving for us here. Momentum, there we go. The slow stochastics were overbought. Let me come back. It went too fast on the computer for me. Overbought. You never did embed. Nah, I wouldn't go chasing that market. Rivian, distribution. Now, it has the embedded reading. I've made that clear. I think the pros are buying it, but I think they will be fickle. They'll dump it on any reading under 79. and look to get back to the 2081 level if that occurs. That is what has my attention. Well, partly because I'm not going to be near a computer to watch it and I can't put out my updates to my clients and so on. But that's how I look at it. Until you get in a close under 79, there's nothing wrong with buying the breaks in this market, but be ready to pitch the moment that happens, looking for wherever the 18-day average comes in, the red line. This is the spot in the gasoline, as far as I'm concerned, to liquidate portion of your trade. I would have said that back here. Then you fell back into buy zones. If you ran a key moving average and taken my enhanced Bollinger Band course, you'd understand what I'm talking about. And now up here, it's time to liquidate part of the position, holding the balance until you get a close under 79 and looking to replace on a breakback, ideally like where I'm showing. There's a key average I run that helps you with that. You still have the embedded reading in the financial services. So the resistance is right up here as we're running the upper Bollinger Band. This is still a very strong market, still deserves attention with buys. The market's getting a bullish crossover where the 18 just got over the 200. It happened today, and you made a new high in the process. When we look at XLI, you have an embedded reading. Until it's lost, I don't want to hear about the word correction. Get these markets that are embedded with these numbers that are sitting here like this, 89, over the 80s going sideways, and close one of them, the red one under 79. I'll be a whole different person to you, but we're not there at this point. NVIDIA is up at the resistance, and I have told my clients to liquidate down to 25% their normal position and hold. I have a way to come out. I won't put it in this update, but they're doing pretty good. If you are a subscriber, I think you're long at 411. You're at 470 if you're a subscriber, and that was the update that we put out. And we have taken money along the way on the upside. Out. SOX is getting pulled along because of NVIDIA. Is it going to embed is the big question. And as you look at it, that's what it's trying to do. But any close under 79 will be a big negative, telling me it wants to go back to the 18-day average of closes. In the home builders, I don't think it helped to see all those starts, if you will, fall the way that they did. But I don't know that that's a trend. You have a shortage of homes. You get 1 month, good numbers. The next month you pull back. I'd like to see a string of them before I say it's bad. And the market's saying what I am. It has kept its embedded reading. A pullback here is a buy in the market, if anything. It's just unable to stay down very hard. Today it got to 83.77 and only closed 4 cents lower on the day. It made most of it up. On the energy sector, now you're still playing out the fact, will the 18-day average get over the green line, the 81.63? That's what you need to get friendly. Otherwise, I'd be very cautious on buying anything up here on it. It's not the thing to do yet. I want a crossover. In the gold, what I want to see here is, are you going to embed? Now, you're not yet. You're just in an overbought market. Let's see if it can do that for you. SLV, do we have 3 days in a row where you have both numbers over 80? You do. So you're embedded in this market, which tells me on pullbacks, this is the buy. And I think silver is stronger than gold if you look at the gold-silver ratio. In the copper market, you're just plain overbought, not a market that I would be recommending to do much with. Overbought means you're probably not going to see new money deployed on the long side. It doesn't mean it's bearish. It's just you're not going to get the buying. You're overbought in BND, and you're up to the first key number, the challenging the 100-day average again. The number has held the market. Why shouldn't it this time going into the next FOMC meeting, where it's still widely expected to see an interest rate hike? And of course, a lot will depend on the news conference afterwards. We are seeing the dollar for the first time in a while get the embedded reading. Now, follow me and let's see. If I depress there, both numbers are under 20. Under 20, under 20. So you're getting a bounce. In my opinion, this is still a bear market bounce and no more than that. And in FXE, it is a bull market break in the market. And I think the pros will be all over this type of trade to try to come into it. So while I'm gone, one of the cool things you could do is take advantage of our free offers. And if you come up to our website, IraEpstein.com, and click free offers, you will see they all appear. And the simplest thing you can do at that point in time is check off which ones you want, how many of them you want to go with. After you click, you got it. And you can choose from the different things that we have. It's so simple to do. There's a form you fill out after you're through checking it out, and away you go. We get it right to you via email. I'm Ira. I'll see everybody Monday. Thanks for being a viewer of mine. Take care.